This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His team atop everyone's power rankings, 7-0 to start the season. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia. On play action, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
On play action, here's Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Hurts going to hold on to this one. Good idea there to cover up at the end. He's able to use his legs and pick up 8. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith, and he will get into the end zone. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
And it's a a short pickup to about the 42. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the sideline, he's got Neighbors. First catch for the man who leads the NFL in receiving yards here near the midway point of the season. This grab gives his team a first down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Giants, first down. 1st and goal, Giants.
Scatterboo will score. Touchdown, G-Man.
And what a response by this offense.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
On the throwaway.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run with Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And he will score. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants first.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Escaping to his left. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He gets this complete to Granson. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
1st and 10.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 17-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rolling right. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
So the Eagles use their 1st time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. go as they look to throw. And he will have a Giants first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Hurts to the air on first down. And the short one caught by Goddard. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? The Aussie Super Bowl champ Jordan Mailata guilty there. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Trim it.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one brought in by Brown. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The drive will begin with a run by Scalaboo. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down throw for Hurts. He's got his tight end, Granson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw is Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings.
Brian Dable displeased with that one. And out comes the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll run straight ahead with Bugsy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
3rd and long for Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's in. On the give, Scatterboo. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Scatterboo. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giant first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Giants.
He'll drop to throw. It's to the sideline. He's got Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. He'll take it, and he will score! Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown. Open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 9.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
On the tackle.
3rd, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw, Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. They will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. The throw, the RPO to Goddard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Scatterbury. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Great, set. And in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
Cordell Slot on the coverage.
Again, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. On 1st down, it's Scatterbury. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He'll throw out of the gun. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. At this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end. Up in the middle with Scatterboot. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Nothing for a run after catch on that one. Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
16 yards. And the Giants first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Giants first down.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterboot. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Once again, it's Scatterboot. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. He's up to 21. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. To the right side. Caught by Goddard. Now 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
from the shotgun. It's Hurts. He'll step up and run.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Now, a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So a road win here for the Giants. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.